Good evening, everyone. My name is Azizah Najiyyah. You can call me Ziza. I'm 19 years old. Today, I want to explain about the question word. What are question words? The question word is also called interrogative word, a special word used to start question in English. They help us ask about people, things, place, times, reason, and method. The most common ones are there is 5W1H. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. The definition and purpose of the question word is definition. Words that begin with W or H placed at the start of sentence to inquire about specific information. Purpose to gather details, clarify, or engage in dialogue. Example of categories is who for people, what for things or action, where for place, when for time, reason is why, how for method. Next is who asking about who is for asking about people. Usage who is used to ask about individual or identities. Example, who is your best friend? Who called you last night? Who won the award? The tip is often followed by is, are, or action verbs. What? What is asking about things or activities? What asks about object, description, or action? The tips is can be combined with kind of or short of for specific. Example. Example, what is your favorite food? What are you reading? What time is it? Next is where. Where is for asking about place. Where inquires about location or direction. Example, where do you live? Where is the nearest store? Where did you go on vacation? The often paired with proportion like in, at, or to. When. When is for asking about time. When asks about time, dates, or schedule. Example, when is your birthday? When does are the movies start? When were you born? The tips is used with past, present, or future tense. Why? Why is for asking about reason. Why seeks explanation or cause. Example, why are you late? Why did you choose this job? Why is the sky blue? The often answered with because close. So if there is a question with why, there must be a reason for the answer. How? How if is for asking about methods or condition. How asks about ways, process, or states. The example, how do you cook pasta? How are you feeling today? How much does it? Like the first example, if you want to know the process of making pasta, ask using how, okay? Variation, variation, how plus adjective. The next is additional question word. Additional question word. There, these are other words you can use for question word beyond 5W1H. There, any which, whose, warm, which for ask for choice, whose for ask about ownership, who for formal version of who, and the example is which movie should we watch, whose phone is ringing, and many more. The next is sentence structure with question word. Basic structure, question word plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb plus object or complement. The example you can see guys example breakdown. What did you eat for lunch? What is for question word? Did for auxiliary verb, you for subject, it for main verb, for lunch is for object. And for yes or no question, no, no, no question word need, but question word make open and the question. The next is example and practice with who. Well, in this slide, we will review the material so that we can remember it better. Okay? Did you guys remember who is for ask about people? For example, is who is coming to the party? Who taught you English? Who are your parents? And here you can also fill in the blanks. Next, example and practice with what. Remember, guys, what is for us about things. Example, what are you wearing? What did you buy? What is the capital of France? Can you guys complete the blank in the below? Yes, the correct answer is what. What do you do on weekends? Example and practice with where. Where asks about place or schedule. Example, where were you born? Where is the bathroom? Where do you work? Practice answer. Is blank 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 is your house? The correct answer is where. Next is example and practice with when. When is for us about time. Example, when do you eat dinner? When is the meeting? When did you start learning English? When will you arrive? And many more. Example and practice with why. Why asks for a reason. Did you guys remember? If you answer the question, if you answer the question with why, there is a because. Okay? Example and practice with how. How is for us about methods. Example, how do you make coffee? How old are you? How far is the airport? And many more. Now, interactive and exercise fill in the blanks. The instruction is use the correct question word to complete each sentence. Please fill this out correctly, okay? Okay. Thank you. Now that we've finished the material, I hope you understand. Sorry if I made a lot of mistakes. See you later, guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.